Hey, welcome everybody. Tad Stevens, Micro Success Secrets podcast, Wednesday workshop, which I am renaming to 10K Biz Workshop. The idea is that with all of the business acumen that we have, that is connected with me in various areas, especially the Facebook group, we have plenty to help each other literally make or save $10,000 each in our businesses. We just need to look at it, address it, and focus on it. Just changed that name really Monday. Sent out an email, invited everybody on my list. Got several replies. Thank you very much for replying. That couldn't make it. Notice was too short, but we will keep doing this, and we'll record them and put them on the podcast as well as in the Facebook group. So today, since we don't have any $10,000 problems to solve right offhand, what I wanted to do was talk about my favorite quote from Zig Ziglar. Zig said that, how did he put it? You can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. And I always liked it, but never really implemented or did it that much. And when I started doing it here recently, within the last couple of years, it really did change my outlook and the way that I approach my marketing, my business, so on and so forth. And this podcast is one of the results. I stopped looking just to sell stuff and anything online. I didn't really want to be involved in the sale. I wanted to put up a website, people come to it, and money go into my bank account. It's what we used to call, where I was growing up in West Texas, mailbox money. It's what all the oil field execs, or the oil company execs, that's how they made their money. Checks would just show up in the mailbox, royalty checks, if you've been in the oil business. But anyway, it's mailbox money. That's what I wanted. And that's what I have found that most everybody wants. They just want to turn it on and have money go into their bank account. And while I do remember that happening to some extent when the internet first came along, it really doesn't happen anymore. To me, what Marissa Murgatroyd said, who is a course creator, she's got a great course and offer and just programs that she runs. But she said, and I'm going to butcher her comment, but she said that the days of basically disengaged internet marketing are over. You can't just throw up a website anymore and have money go into your bank account. You can't just put up an affiliate page or a swag site, stuff we all get, where you sell t-shirts, coffee mugs, things like that. The competition has increased hugely since everything started. I can remember Facebook ads getting clicks for a penny, or actually in some cases less than a penny. I can remember getting clicks when Google AdWords first came out for 5 cents. Those same clicks that were 5 cents then, same keywords, because I still have that same business, are now anywhere from $5 to $20. So competition has increased. If you have a low margin, low priced product, it's going to be hard to make your ad spend back with that type of offer. So just things have changed. So what I'm saying is more engagement is required, more thought, more work. And that is the part that I like to focus on, is the actual work, because that's what most people won't do. And that's where, to me, the opportunity is. If we'll do the work, the right work, the smart work, but we'll do it, we'll execute it, we'll evaluate, we'll tweak it, and just keep doing it over and over and over and over again, is if you've got the right offer to the right audience, chances are good for you. And again, as I've always said, I like to start with the offer. If you don't have an offer that resonates with your audience, then I'd go do something else, or I go back to my offer. So in that vein, let's get on talking about what I wanted to talk about today, is Zig's statement. And part of what I was failing at was not focusing on actually helping the person right in front of me at the time, not working on that sale, so to speak. I was always looking for the next 20 sales or trying to figure out how to get 100 sales when I wasn't even getting one. And when I stopped and I started focusing on each sale at a time, just getting that one and then getting the next one and then getting the next one, pretty soon they would add up. So that is my, theme for the day is focus on the next sale, just the next sale. And I'm assuming here that we're not talking about coffee mugs and hats and t-shirts. Mostly coaching programs, online training, online learning programs. Are you selling one? And if you're not selling one, then work on selling just one. And if you are selling one and it's sporadic and things like that, then you start looking at opportunities to scale, how you can tweak your process, your sales process. Do you have a sales process? Things like that. But first and foremost, get that first sale and then get the next one and the next one and the next one. When you have 10 or 20, then you can worry about standing back and scaling it. But a lot of people call this, or a lot of people validate their offer, which is getting that first sale. Because if you can't get that first sale, you haven't validated your offer. You don't know that you got a good offer. And the only way you know that you got a good offer is if you're selling it, if people are buying it. If people aren't buying it, either one, you don't have a good offer, or you don't have it in front of the right audience, or some combination. You're doing something else that is not getting them to the solution that they want. So apologize if this is sounding kind of scattered, but it's really important to me that I don't take my eye off the ball, which is the next sale. Focus on that sale, because my sales for my product are anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. So if I'm not fully engaged with that sale, I mean, it's going to be pretty apparent to the person listening. So once I flipped that and I started focusing just on that, things actually started happening a lot easier. And I quit selling t-shirts, hats, and things like that. I might start that back up at some point, but not right now. I really enjoy selling the higher ticket products, the higher ticket items. I think in some ways they are much easier to sell than the t-shirts or lower price items, because the people that have the willingness and the ability to pay for those items are far more engaged. I mean, you've probably heard it from a lot of different people that you have a lot higher level of clientele, a lot more engaged clientele. They're a lot more bought in. I mean, they want the result. They're willing to pay that amount, and they're willing to be engaged and work at it. In fact, I'm working with a couple of people right now, and they are hyper engaged. I mean, they want to talk every 2 or 3 days. We've got the ball rolling here. We're checking off the boxes. We're getting in front of their audience, and they are super happy about it. I can remember trying to do that with a $27 product. You couldn't get people to show up. You couldn't get people to get on the phone, to get on a Zoom, on anything. But you charge somebody $1,000, $5,000, they show up. In fact, they follow you. They want to talk to you, because that's why they're there, because they want the result of what you're doing for them. And so I find that much easier. Any questions, please post in the Facebook group. Send me an email, service@microsuccessful.com. I'll be around. I'm always online. Would love to talk to anybody about funnels marketing or anything like that. And be here next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. And we'll talk to you then. Bye.